what's your name?
Myself, Subham Kushwaha from Speak Initiative.
Okay, Mr. Subham, what's your perspective about the cracker? According to you, it should be banned or not during a Diwali?
According to me, cracker shouldn't be banned during Diwali.
Why do you feel like that cracker should not be banned during a Diwali?
Without cracker not celebrate during Diwali. But in this time, already environment polluted. But in this time, every person use the cracker and they feel happiness.
But Mr. As you can see that in olden days there was no any cracker and so many more things. But people celebrate Diwali and they was celebrate with very happily, and they celebrate and they was living healthy life. But as you can see, you are saying that without cracker Diwali incomplete. But I am totally disagree with you and I am totally disappointed with you.
No, ma'am. But in the old time person not using urea. But in this time person using the urea, not relative crackers.
But Mr. As already know, the people are using urea just because of that. Their grain has been grow. But if I talk about cracker, then I think that there is no. If I talk about cracker, then I think that there is no any use of cracker. It is wasted also money.
But before time not available crackers. But in this time available crackers. In every person use cracker.
You are saying that cracker should not be banned. I am right.
Yeah.
How can you, as you already know the Mr. Without cracker Diwali incomplete. Sir, शुरू से करिएगा. As you already know, you are saying that cracker should not be banned.
Yeah.
But I think that Mr. It should be banned because due to it there are lots of disease has been increased nowadays. As you can see that due to cracker, there are lots of people who is losing their hearing capacity. So what's your perspective about it?
No, ma'am. But in this time, person only not metal crackers. But in this time, every type of eating the food and available.
But Mr. As you can see that when Diwali comes, then the quantity of pollution has been increased much comparison to others day. Because during a Diwali, people fire a cracker. Lots of. That's why our environment is so polluted. And I think that it should be banned because there is no any use of cracker.
Already polluted environment, ma'am. But in the only 2 hours firing the cracker not effect for nature.
How can you say that, Mr.? Only 1 day it is increasing a pollution much comparison to other things. I agree with you. You are saying that there are lots of things which is also increasing a pollution. But whatever things are available nowadays, it is so useful for us and it fulfill our needs. But if I talk about cracker, then I think that there is no any use of cracker. It is wasted also money. Whatever money you are waste in this cracker, you can use other things like viewer books and so many more.
First only 1 day using the cracker that person, but that person day by day using the car, bike, so any kind of engine, so lot of smoke.
Yeah, Mr. But I agree with you. But as you can see that due to cracker Diwali, Delhi has also suffered lots of problems. That's why now recently the government of Delhi has been banned cracker during a Diwali because he knows that and he realized that it is so harmful for people and it is pollutes our environment, and I think that nothing can be bigger as a human life.
Yeah, ma'am, I agree with you. But only ban the crackers Delhi. But Delhi person use the cracker lot of.
How can you say that? I totally disagree with you because if you go to Delhi, then you can see that there the quantity of pollution has been increased more. Comparison to other state. That's why the government of Delhi has been banned a cracker during Diwali, and the people don't use a cracker during a Diwali.
You know, ma'am, big company available Delhi. Lot of smoke out.
Yeah.
But already polluted Delhi.
Yeah, Mr. I know there are lots of things like vehicles is also increasing pollution. But as you already know that if I talk about cracker, then it's in our hand. It is depend us. We will use or not. But if I talk about vehicles, then it is not in our hand. So and as already know, it is our responsibility. Then we will save our environment. So I think that it should be banned.
You know, ma'am, in any kind of available crackers, you depend any kind of crackers using.
But as you already know that just because of if it is banned, then I think then our environment will be safe. And as you already know, if our environment will be safe, then you will live a healthy life.
Only 2 hours fire the crackers not live the healthy life. But no, ma'am. Totally disagree with you. Only 2 hours firing the cracker absolutely live the healthy life. But in this time, person fire the crackers open area.
Okay, thank you for your wonderful word. May I know your name?
Yeah, myself Priya Bithu from Speakwell.
Okay, Miss Priya, as you already know that Supreme Court has banned the cracker during a Diwali because it harms the people, and even this it is increasing a lots of pollution. So what do you think about the cracker? According to you, it should be banned or not during a Diwali? What do you say about it?
From my point of view, crackers should be banned during Diwali.
Why do you think like that cracker should be banned during a Diwali?
Only one day's fire, they can have lots of problem and pollution, air pollution, noise pollution, water pollution, and only one crackers available the very dangerous chemical, and fire the crackers open the chemical, and human health is very bad.
But ma'am, don't you think there are lots of things which is also increasing a lots of pollution like vehicles, industries and so many more other things. As you can see that how much vehicles is increasing a pollution. So if you are saying that crackers should be banned, so I think that vehicles is also being banned. So how can you say that, ma'am?
No, ma'am, vehicle is very important in this life.
Okay, ma'am. In the same way, cracker is so necessary for kids and people. You know, in this way, people express their happiness during Diwali. If it is banned, then people don't know when Diwali come and when Diwali go, and there is no any point of Diwali. It's just like a boring. So how can you say that, ma'am?
No, ma'am, totally disagree with you. The festival of Diwali on lights and diya and eating the sweet, purchase the new clothes.
How can you say that, ma'am? As you already know that the identification of Diwali, fire a cracker. Without firing cracker, Diwali incomplete.
No, ma'am, only 5 or 10 minutes do the happiness and destroy your nature. Only one day fire the crackers.
How can you say that, ma'am? As you can see that there are lots of things which is also increasing a lots of pollution, which is destroy our environment, and it is and that thing is increasing pollution daily. But if I talk about cracker, then as you already know that Diwali came after 1 year and it is increasing pollution only few days. But if I talk about other things, then it is increasing pollution 365 days. So how can you say that, ma'am?
Yeah, I agree with him. The Karnataka government research him 95% vehicles in the pollution, and only one day fire the crackers 5% polluted the environment, and 1 year fire the crackers and polluted the environment.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you for your wonderful words. Well, Mr. What's your name?
This is Pramod Rajbhav.
Well, Mr. Pramod, what's your perspective about the cracker? According to you, it should be banned or not during a Diwali?
Yeah, ma'am. Personally, I would say that it shouldn't be banned during Diwali.
Why do you say like this? It shouldn't be banned during a Diwali?
Because you already know that, ma'am, in this time, only one way for celebrate the Diwali or firing the crackers, not anything.
But Mr. As you already know that during a Diwali, everyone fire a cracker. That's why there are lots of accidents happens. You know, when sometimes people fire a cracker, then other person get burned just because of this. So I think that it should be banned. And even this, I am talking about other things. And as you already know that animal get scared just because of this. A cracker. So how can you say that Mr. Cracker should not be banned?
Yeah, ma'am, I agree with you, but you already know that in this time, if you don't firing the crackers, when did come your festival Diwali and when did go?
No, Mr. I totally disagree with you because Diwali is a festival of diya, candles and sweet. Diwali, it is our traditional to celebrate Diwali with candles and diya. Our traditional don't say you will fire a cracker and we will increasing a pollution. We will increase a pollution. So I think that it should be banned.
No, ma'am, I totally disagree with you because you already know that your environment already polluted. That's just because of a car and bikes and so on, anything smoke. But if you want should be banned and so anything, then you easily ban the smokes and cigarettes, alcohol and so on.
Okay, Mister. Thank you for your wonderful word. What's your name?
This is Amit Kumar Kushwaha from Speakwell Institute.
Well, Mr. Amit, as you already know that Diwali has came back and kids and people wait for this for a long time, and they think that in this day we will fire a cracker and we will celebrate a Diwali. So, but on the other hand, Supreme Court has banned a cracker during a Diwali. So, what's your perspective about it? According to you, it should be banned or not during a Diwali?
In my view, crackers should be banned.
Why do you think like that crackers should be banned during a Diwali?
You know, miss, in this time crackers increase lots of pollution, and that is not a way for celebrate Diwali. And in this time, that person fire the cracker and his hand is get burned and his face injury.
How can you say, Mr. As you already know that it is a way of, it is a way of celebrate Diwali. Without cracker, Diwali incomplete. Diwali is a festival of firing a cracker. Without it, Diwali is nothing. And as you already know that if it is banned, then I think that lakh people will be unemployed. So what will he do?
Means in this time that person are do the work of crackers company and he is don't earn money for lots of money.
How can you say that, Mr. As you already know that there are lots of companies which is writing, which is writing which is writing just because of a cracker. So if it is banned, then I think that there are lots of people will be unemployed. And as you already know that the population of our country has been increased day by day. That's why work has been less. That's why people do work. In that company. So I think that it shouldn't be banned.
Means crackers company have a lots of accident and there are lakhs people is die now.
How can you say that, Mr. As you can see that there are lots of industries which is also increasing a lots of pollution. As well as the industries, industries waste material into the river. So it is also pollutes our water. So it is so how can you say that, Mr. Cracker companies are increasing only pollution?
Means industries as that thing is river and he is a clean that river.
How can you say that, Mr.? I think that you repeat yourself.
Means industry and factory is that dust is river and he is clean that river.
How can you say, Miss, as you already know that whatever industries are riding in our country, which is riding electricity, and as you already electricity and and so many more. And you know when industries are making has been making other things, then whatever dust has been saved. This is throwing in a river.
Means that trash is throwing in the river and with government he do the clean for that river and that river is very pure.
No, Mr. I'm totally disagree with you because as you can see that nowadays water is so polluted. That's why people are suffering a lots of problem. You know, face problem and ear problem and eyes problem just because of a pollution.
Means air problem have a cracker. You know, means that person are fire the cracker and he is stand for that fire the cracker and that airing capacity is lost.
But Mr. As you can see that there are lots of vehicles are riding nowadays. It is also increase the sound. So in these things people don't lose our hearing capacity.
No, means that is a natural and you know means don't have a sound on vehicles and lots of accident is happened.
Okay, thank you for your wonderful words.